doing what we quit doing in 1940, coming toward the barrel, moving out, coming back in. We can train that. But the very best route around this barrel for distance, and if you're last on the drag where the rut is, if there's good horses before you in the drag, the rut's going to be right here. Okay? Well, if you get out past that rut, there's a sand dune that will slow you down. Now, if you just get out here, right in here, you're first on the drag, it isn't going to cost you that much time being out that far. If you get in here, a horse has to work too hard to get around it without hitting it. And to work that hard, he's got to slow down too much. So 2 foot, 2 foot, 2 foot, that's 5 foot. That's ideal place. If you have a horse and you trained as a team, and you want to come here at 8 foot, 4 foot, 3 foot, 2 foot, we'll just move our points. We'll do that. But this is the ideal distance and the ideal place where the rut's going to be if somebody works the hood up. Okay? Now, where I want that horse's stride the very shortest is right here, because this is the tightest part of the curve. This is just a curve. Curve means a shaped body that can keep moving forward all the time. If you're going to pivot on a back foot, it's right here at this point. If you're going to pivot on a front foot, it's right here at this point. So that still is your action point. Now, people that call things a V, that's truly what it is a V. A V looks quick when they turn totally around, just like a pivot on a back leg or a front leg that's correct. It looks quick. When you pivot, you pause. And there's a bunch of people move that V so far out here, you do more than turn around, you meet the tracks coming right back out where you came in there. And that much turnaround causes a great pause. It looks quick, but it also, the further out you move it, the more distance you add. Now, where do you start shortening the stride on the horse to have it short right there? Depends on how much the horse helps you with his knowledge of shortening his stride. Depends on how educated he is to ride, where when you pick that hand up and say, shorten, shape, and guide, all three. Depends on how quick he responds and how quick you request. Depends on how much he has learned. Questions? You guys are awfully quiet. No questions? Okay. Now, any horse that starts doing this too much, anywhere he starts it, from that gate to right here is a line that I bring his right front and his right back foot on. Anywhere he starts working too much too soon, I'll pick him up and rate him, which means listen to me, and I'll move him out and side pass and forward till I start in, and he starts to move over. Then I bring him straight in here. If he doesn't ever start that, he'll right here, I'll say listen extra, and I'll move him out and forward, come back around it, do it 3 times. You cannot believe what an impression 3 times makes on a horse if he's listening. Now, if he's not listening, 3 times is just 3 big arguments. But if he's open-minded and listening, 3 times starts him thinking that. Okay?
Will you repeat that, Ed?
All right.
What do you do 3 times?
All right, anything I want to change in him, okay? I'm coming right here and wanting to start shortening his stride, and he's going, run, run. Well, I'll take him and back him up, or if my rider understands it good enough, I'll do a tight roll over the hock, reverse arc away from the barrel, go around it, come back here and do it again, go around it, come back here and do it again, and you cannot believe if a horse is open-minded, not just locking you out, saying to heck with you, 3 times totally starts that thought in their head. And I'm not going to say totally fixes it, but totally starts it. 3 times right there. Okay?
Yep.
No matter what it be. No matter if you want a shorter stride, if you want a faster stride, if you want to move away, or if you need to come in. Turn it 3 times. Okay? Now you can overdo anything. I go to Saskatoon, Canada. Lady has a building like this, except 50 times more insulated because she lives in a snowbank. Well, she had this horse, and he's 12 years old. And for 5 years, all she did was lead him off another horse and go places and really, really be competitive. Well, he starts doing this because she doesn't ever tune him up at home. And he does it at every barrel. Well, I get on him and come in here and trot the pattern, turn it 3 times, and then add a reverse arc figure 8 right here. Go back around it. And I did that loping, every barrel. Well, she comes in the next day, and I let her on him. She does the same drill, makes a super good run that evening. She goes home, real busy with her business for a month. She turns every barrel 3 times, then goes and enters a barrel race. He turns every barrel twice. She can't get him to leave the barrel the second round. She's going, go, and he goes, nah, you want to turn it? We turn it, baby. You can overdo anything on a horse. You can overdo your education, not the education itself, but if you're making a change, you can overdo the change. Okay? Now question, is this anybody's second barrel? Your second barrel, all right. We don't have an arc coming in. Point 1's the same, point 2 is the same. I hope your action point isn't the same. Okay? So